Hello, my name's Julian. In this video, I'm going to be running through the functionality of the Ribbit website. So first of all, we have sign up. I'm just going to demonstrate the sign up process with my own credentials. And I'm going to hit register. Once it's done, it's going to say email has been sent to you address. And then I'll go through my email and I'll see the message here. Click on it. It's just going to be a message, meaning that user don't have to verify their email before logging in the app, just to make it easier for people to test the website. And once we're done with registration, we're just gonna log in with the credentials. So we're logged in. So the next functionality is the reset password functionality. User can reset their password by clicking forgot your password here on the login screen and into the email. So an email is going to be sent to that address, and you can see here I've got a reset password email. Just click on it and I'll receive a link that will expire in 2 minutes. So I'll click on that link. So I'll be brought to this reset password page. First of all, I can try to put in different password to the confirmed password, and it will say like it doesn't match. Um, and I'll try to put in a long password just to show it's different. It's different from the first one. So submit it and password change successfully. I'll be brought back to this login screen. And if I try to use the link again, it's gonna say invalid token, because once you've done the reset password, it's gonna reset the original token. So it says invalid token. Now that I've done that, I can log in with I'll try to log in with the old credentials first. And it's gonna say invalid, and I'll try the new one. Yeah, so that's for the reset password. So the next functionality is the navbar buttons. First we have the home button, which is the r/home community. This is basically the default community where everyone's assigned to it. You can check the top 5 communities here on the sidebar, and you can also search a title at home. You can do that, and um, you can clear it. You can also sort it based on the number of comments. You can see that the comments are now sorted. Posts are now sorted based on the comments, and most upvote. You can see that the posts are based on the upvote, and latest is basically the based on the latest post posted here. And you can create a post on r/home. Yeah, you can have like other communities as well. The next button is the My Subribbits. This is accessible only to authenticated user. So basically, like this model is gonna show you the Subribbits you own or joined. You have to be an accepted member of the community to be shown here. Also, the next one is the communities button. This is also accessible only for authenticated users. From here, you can you can explore the communities available in Ribbit, uh, or you can also create your own sub-Ribbit if you want to. Um, and finally, explore button. This is not a community page. This is basically a page where all the posts on Ribbit are posted here. You can search any title from any subreddit. As you can see here, like the heaps of different r slashes here, slash university, ask me anything. Also, you can just click on the button there to access. Also, you can click on the user on the postcard. Um, and finally, if you go to the right side of the navbar, you can have a create post. This is gonna create a post on the r/home. You can still choose a different community to post on, and the next one is the notifications. These are all the notifications you've received. in-app notifications, and next one is the profile drop down. You can either go to your profile from here or you can log out, and as you can see, like the buttons there disappeared. The my Subribbit, also communities are accessible to authenticated users. That's it. The next functionality is the posts. So the first one is the create post. If the user click on create post on the r/home, then they'll be creating a post on the home community. I'll try to create one now. As you can see, the will be brought to the post details page. Also the post details. Basically, the postcard only shows the shortest bit of the full post description. So if I click on here, like I can view the longer version of it. Also the user can update their own posts. For instance, the post I just created here, this one I can update the details like that, and then user can also delete their own posts. If they click on this drop down here, you wouldn't see the drop down and the posts you don't own. For instance, like that one, it's made by the other user. But if it's my own account, then I can delete my own posts. Once it's done, you're gonna be brought to your own profile. And also we have an NSFW tag similar to Reddit. So if you create a post with that tag, the details wouldn't be shown on the shorter version, meaning like you can see it here on the post details, but on the home page it will show the NSFW tag. Also, if your user is logged out, they can't see it, so you have to log in. So in order to view the details, they have to log in. And finally, the last thing is we have the profanity sensor. So for instance, if I put in like a profanity, for instance, I'll put that, and then by posting it, it will be converted into a couple stars. Basically use the Python beta profanity library. So basically, if any of the words there um exist in the library, it will be returned as a censored format. So that's it. So the next functionality is the upvote downvote function on the post. So you can choose to upvote or downvote a post you want. And basically the number here is the number of upvote minus number of downvotes. So let's say we have 17 upvotes, and if you give a downvote, then it will be 16. You can upvote downvote a post any way you want on the user profile, for instance, or on the explore page, or the community page of the Subribbit page. Also, by upvoting someone's post, it will notify the post creator. It wouldn't notify if you don't vote though. So let's say if I upvote Ugly Banana's post and log in as Ugly Banana. Yep, I'm now logged in as Ugly Banana, and I've clicked here. I'll get a new vote on post. User keychain 78, which is the user we just used, has just upvoted on one of your posts. It wouldn't actually notify it if you downvote. It will only notify the post creator when you upvote a post. The next functionality is the post commentary functionality. So you can create comments on the posts. So for instance, like I'm gonna create this one. Um yeah, so once it's done, you can see the toaster here. It's gonna update the number of comments on the post as well. You can also view comments. No, viewing comments isn't limited to authenticated users. So even with the authentication, you can view comments, but in order to post a comment, you will have to log in. Also you can delete your own comments, like the ones that you made is gonna have this bin button on the right side. So just click that, a model will pop out and delete it. Now it's gone. You can also like comments. It will be stored in the database. Like for instance, like somebody else has liked this comment, so it will say two here. Um, Finally, you can mention user. For instance, like if I mention this user gorilla tail like that. Now, if I log in as first of all, you can click on this and it will bring you to the user profile itself. Um, Also, now if I log in as gorilla tail, and I click here, it will say like someone mentioned you in their comment. You just have to click that, and also like if you like somebody's comment, like the if I like keychain 78's comment, now if I log back in as keychain, I'll get a notification someone liked your comment, or user gorilla tail liked your comment. Just click on that, it will bring you to the post. And finally, we have just like the post creation, we have profanity censor. So if I try doing just writing another cuss, it will be converted as the stars, and it will be stored in database as these stars. The next functionality is the Subribbits. So first, we can go to this communities page. You have to be logged in to do this. You can create your own Subribbit. The name of the Subribbit will have to be unique, meaning that if the name is taken, for instance, university, it wouldn't accept it. Ribbit name taken, so you can choose to either turn the private on. So I'm gonna create a testing subribbit, for instance. The name will also have to be less than 15 characters. So if it's too long, then we can just name it something else. Once it's created, we'll be brought to this subribbit page. So we can as we can own Subribbit, so we can join others. So for instance, like I'm not joined into the r/university, so I couldn't create any post here. I can still view the post though. So if I want to join, since it's a public Subribbit, I can just join. So Subribbit join. Now I can start creating post here. It will be listed in a drop down of my create post. And the communities here, we can see that I'm accepted member. But if it's a private Subribbit, then I'll have to request to join, and a notification will be sent to ICA. It will say that your submission have been submitted. So you still can't create a post here, and if you check the members, you still won't be listed here until you're accepted by ICA. So the next one is the update Subribbit. So you can update the details obviously, and you can turn it on to private if you want to. Will now be a private Subribbit with the new details. You can't change the name though. Also the members control, for instance, like I own this sports community. I can check the members here. We have 24 members, so click on the members control. You can basically choose what to do with your members. You can set their status to rejected, banned if you want to, and once they're banned, like they can't create a post anymore till you change the status back to accepted, like that. And like if they're banned, then their name wouldn't actually show up here anymore, in the list of members. So this button is available to every user, but members control is only limited to the owner of the Subribbit. So if I log in as the ICA, I will see I'm now logged in as an ICA, so on my notification panel, I'll be getting this new membership request. User keychain78 has requested to join your secret formula. So if I click on that, members control, I can see keychain78 is pending. So I can set their status to either accepted or rejected bend. I can set it to accepted. Now if I log in back as the now that I've logged back in as the keychain78, I can see the member status update. ICA has updated your membership status in secret formula, so it's accepted. Click on that, and I can now post stuff to you. It will be listed in my drop down as well. You can now create posts on secret formula. For instance, if I try to do that, now like the post is created secret formula, I can see it. This is the one I just created. And Subribbit, we can also, this is basically like the home page, but we're on a different community, so you can do everything you can do in the post on the home. So you can search something. um you can also uh, sort it based on the number of votes, number of comments. You can do all that. And yeah, you can see like the different details based on the different communities. That's it. The next functionality is the user profile. So to access a user profile, you can either choose them from the community pages. You can just go to someone else's profile, or you can go to yours by clicking this drop down and profile. So on your profile there will be the posts you've posted and also the sidebar here. These are all dynamic numbers, meaning that the cake day is the day you joined, number of posts you posted, and number of comments you've made. You can do all sorts of sorting here, most comments, most upvote, all that. You can also update your details by clicking this key button, which is only the username apparently. Just if you want to rename it to something else, um, click update. It's also it can't be more than 12 characters. So if I name it like keychain11, so everything here will now be updated to keychain11, including your um username on the card. Every comment you've made will be updated accordingly. Uh, so and finally is the Gravatar robot image. So as you can see, the unique Gravatar robot hash profile image is generated from the email, meaning that since emails are unique, so your email is going to be generated into a hash that will be converted into unique robo hash image from the Gravatar API I'm using here. So every single user will have a different profile image based on their email. So if I look at here, Tall Andy will have another robot, and Boxing Hen a different robot as well. So yeah, that's it. So the next functionality is the notifications. This feature is available only for the authenticated user. So as we've seen from the earlier part of the video, heaps of functionality will trigger notifications. For instance, the mentioning user on comments and liking comments, upvoting posts, all that. As you can see, like from clicking that notification bell button, all the notifications we get will be shown here, and there's gonna be a timestamp and title, description here, and all the notifications will be clickable, meaning that new members join, we can just click that and it will bring us to the Subribbit page. And if you get a post on your Subribbit, you can also click that, it will redirect you to the page. So that's the notifications. So the last part of this video, I'm just going to show some simple error handling I have on this app. As you can see from the earlier part of this video, there are heaps of functionality on form posting that will return an error toaster in the top right corner. For instance, if I put Subribbit name more than 15 characters, um, there will be an error toaster in the top right corner of the screen. In terms of the GET APIs, if the backend failed to return the required data, I will have some error handling that shows on the page instead of the error. So, for instance, I've typed some random username that doesn't exist on this app on the web URL. You can't see it, but I've put in some random name and it will say nobody on Ribbit goes by that name. Also, Subribbit, I've typed in some random Subribbit name that doesn't exist on the app. It will show that name doesn't exist. There are heaps more error handling in terms of the GET API as well throughout the app. And if the backend breaks, the front end wouldn't show the error, but it will be handled through some error message. So that's it.